Hello everybody, it is Steve, your friendly neighborhood lawn gnome. Welcome back to another video over here on That's Comical, and if you're watching and it happens to be a Wednesday, happy new comic book day. Well, I am here today to talk about the latest addition to the Marvel television library. Of course, this is the animated variety. And we were officially treated at the end of 2024 to the final season of a show that seemed to have a pretty decent following, even though there's a lot of negativity being thrown at the MCU these days. But we're talking about the third and final season of Marvel Animation's What If. Of course, if you haven't seen the last two season reviews that I had, I will definitely put some links in the box below. But long and the short of it, if you haven't seen What If before, it is the story of various versions of the Marvel Cinematic Universe as told by the famed comic book character Uatu, also known as the Watcher, and once again we have the return of the great Jeffrey Wright narrating this cosmic being's, voicing this cosmic being. So, we've definitely seen our share of very interesting things, from original stories to stories that are loosely based on fan-favorite comic books, and this time we definitely got no different, but I definitely feel that they went a little over the top in regards to closing out What If. There are definitely some extremely outrageous stories that we got in the third and final season, whether it was the Marvel Cinematic Universe in a Gundam kind of world, to the fact that Howard the Duck and Darcy got married and had a child, which now officially introduced another original MCU creation in their daughter, Birdie. Last year we had the character Kahori, who, as far as I'm concerned, was part of one of the better MCU episodes, and I will definitely say that the introduction of Birdie was also one of the better episodes of the third season of What If, just because of the fact that we had Seth Green and Kat Dennings returning to voice their respective characters, and these two had such amazing chemistry, and I absolutely just had a great time, and I laughed my head off just seeing all of the big appearances that came in this one single episode. And I will definitely have to say it again, because I'm pretty sure I said this at some point. I really appreciate that the show What If gave so much love to Howard the Duck, who actually just turned 50 last year. I mean, this is a character who not that many people know is the main character of the very first Marvel live-action film, and that, of course, is Howard the Duck from 1986, a truly despised movie amongst many, yet there is a small cult following that gives this character so much love. So the fact that James Gunn gave this character so many opportunities to shine in small bits in his Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy, to see so many appearances from Howard the Duck in the What If series was such a treat for me, who truly does enjoy Howard the Duck as the character and really wants a live-action Howard the Duck movie in the MCU or even an animated series. I would love that. But I will definitely say that my favorite episode was another one that was loosely based on a comic book. We got the episode called 1872, which is based on the Jerry Dugan miniseries that came out in 2015, I believe. And it was seeing Marvel heroes in the spirit of the Old West. And this specific episode focused on Shang-Chi and Kate Bishop's Hawkeye. And of course, you did get Simu Liu and Haley Steinfeld returning to voice their characters. Plus, we also got Walton Goggins' character from the Ant-Man films in this episode as well. And without a doubt, it was one of my personal favorites. It was so dramatic, it had such a great story, and I loved the little Easter egg at the end. But I'm sure your question is, how did you feel about the show in general? It was alright, even though my heart skipped a beat when I watched the trailer for the third season and saw that we were going to be getting a certain X-Man in this last few episodes, and of course they saved this specific character to the end, and not just that, also getting the voice actor to voice this character was even better, but I didn't think the episode was anything special, if I'm being perfectly honest, and there was a two-parter series finale. But what if had its moments. I will definitely say that. It had its moments that were definitely a treat for fans of the MCU and the comic world alike. But overall, it was okay. I mean, I definitely feel that there are certain things they could have done that were a little bit better. Gotta give them credit for getting some of the live-action voice cast, as well as getting some other well-known voice actors to feature in these episodes and even give us some characters that we've never seen before. The fact that the MCU people went out of their way to give us brand new characters like Kahori and Birdie, and who knows if they're going to show up in the MCU future films, but I do know that Kahori has already been featured in her very own miniseries in the world of comics, and a lot of people did very much enjoy it. But I will definitely give the world of the MCU credit for this being their very first animated project. And I definitely feel that there is so much potential, especially considering how well X-Men 97 did, and how a lot of people are looking forward to your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man at the beginning of 2025. But I definitely feel that the show was all around just fine, and it was just really cool to see a cult favorite comic book that really hasn't been seen on the store shelves in quite some time get a little bit of new life breathed into it thanks to this 3-season series. So I would definitely say if you've enjoyed the first 2 seasons of What If, I don't think you're going to be disappointed with the 3rd season. And you know what? Props to the MCU for getting it done. That's all that I'm going to say about that. So those are my thoughts on the final season of What If. Please leave your comments in the box below. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if I missed anything. And I will see you in the next one.